Hello, hello. Welcome to the final Ideal Life Accelerator of the year. I'm Justin Wink, Ph.D. And today I have a great topic for wrapping up the year that I'm really excited to share with you. Also saying hello to everybody who's also watching on Instagram over here, and to all you watching on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and on YouTube. And so do remember to like, comment. It really does help out. So as you're joining in, let me know where you're coming in from and say hello, and just let me know that you're there. It'd be great to connect with you. So we've got this is now, I think, my eighth one of these. I should have kept count, but that's okay. We don't always have to do things perfectly. We get to do them, and it's been a pleasure to get to do so many of these over the past 3 months. So I think this is like my eighth one. So this is the last one. I currently am not planning to do this again next year. So this is like actually the last opportunity for one of these. And so anyone who signed up, they get to have some free one-on-one coaching. And so good for that. Good for them. Good for those that signed up. There is still one more opportunity to learn some really amazing stuff to get the life that you want to have before the year is out. Because a week from today, I'll be doing my Unlocking Your Ideal Life Masterclass, where you can get what you want faster and easier, 10x. And basically, it's going to be amazing topic. I'm going to talk about the topic today, and something you can totally do. But the next week's masterclass, I'm going to actually walk you through it. So what is the topic? What am I talking about today? Basically, how awesome was your 2023? How amazing was your 2023? And you might be going like, Justin, what are you talking about? It was complete shit. It was awful. Like it was not a good year. And I get it. I understand. I had some awful things happen to me this past year too. A lot of loss, a lot of challenges, physical things going on for me as well. Yet when I've been doing this for probably like well over 14 years. This exercise that I'm going to share with you, it's a tip that you can do and that I'm going to be guiding at no cost a week from today. If you just go to justinwink.com/ideal life, is look back on the last year and find out what all was good about it. And this is actually also going to be the subject of my upcoming podcast that's coming up a little bit less than a week from today. So if you want some more details about it, the Engineering Emotions and Energy podcast, the one that'll be coming out December 26th, you're going to want to check that out, because I think this is just such a really important topic, because it does two things. One, it lets you actually feel good about what all has gone on the previous year, because so often we can just I know for me, and I know many people that I work with, they put way too much attention on the things they didn't get done, or the things that didn't go as well as they wanted them to, right? Yet when we put focus on what's going well, this is also like gratitude, we actually get more of this. And again, I've been doing this for over 10 years. And what first got me going in doing what I'm about to suggest to you was it was a work requirement, because working in a large corporation, the big requirement is usually annual performance reviews. And so it's like, well, what did you do this past year that was worthwhile? And as much as most of me went early on is just like, I didn't do anything good. I didn't do anything useful. Like, everybody else is so much better than I am. I suck. Like, I didn't do anything good. I also didn't want to put that down, because I wanted to get a raise. I wanted to have the opportunity for promotion. And most importantly, I wanted to keep my job, right? Because it's like, if you just put down, I did nothing, then they're going to look and go like, you did nothing? Well, I guess we don't need you anymore. We need people that do something. And so that's one part of an annual performance review. The other is usually, well, what do you want to improve in the future? And what I was taught and what I found is the best way to frame that is kind of, here's the areas where I'm going to do amazing things next year. Um, and then what I've tweaked and how I do this myself over the past couple of years is I write it, I write what I'm going to do next year as how I would like to do it this year. So it's start with the this last year's, what amazing things have you done, and really go through. What helps me is I go through my calendar. So I started at, January 1st, 2023, and I just started looking at all the stuff that I did, and it starts to jog my memory. Like, oh yeah, I met with that person, and what impact did I do? Oh yeah, I was at this workshop and I learned this thing which enabled that. Or, oh, this is when I launched my book. Or this is when I went and traveled to this place and I had this experience. And it's important to put everything cool you did over the entire year, not just stuff that's good professionally, or think you think is good, but anything that shows like your skills or your basically your abilities or who you are as a person, like what are your values and how are you showing up in the world. And then also traits about yourself, like resiliency, or because even if something bad happened, that's still an accomplishment because you're still here, even though, like, that you lost somebody important, or you lost that job, or you had that, surgery, whatever it was, you made it through. You're here listening to this. That's amazing. And sometimes that helps to put all of this stuff into context where it's like, oh yeah, even though I had these challenges, I still had these amazing experiences. I had made these new friends, or I had these new connections, or I created this new piece of art, whatever it is. And so this list, make it as inclusive as possible, and just put like, this was my 2023. I did all of these things. And this is a way for you to kind of go like, wow, I'm so grateful that I had this great year. Uh, and then you can feel good about it. Have some pride in what you accomplished, what you experienced, what you went through, right? And then now this is how you pivot it to your 2024 is, it's like, look at that. And again, you might be like, oh, I don't know what I want to do. And this is a lot of stuff that I do like in my book. And I also talk about it in the podcast. And is basically kind of look at the stuff that you've done, and you can kind of go, ooh, well, how could I do that even more, even better, right? Or when you hear like me talk about stuff that I've done, or somebody else talk about something, this is why it's so important that you share the good things that happen in your life, because do you get that what we share isn't just impacting us, it impacts other people. And so like when you share the negative stuff that's going, not to say keep it all in, yet if you overly talk about only the negative things, that gets into other people and they're now swimming in negativity. Whereas when you share like your aspirations and your accomplishments, that starts to inspire, and other people are like, oh, it's okay to do good things. It's okay to dream big. And it's good that the more that we get inspired by each other. And so that's doing a really good thing. And so when you look at what you did the previous year, or you look at what other people have done, or other people that inspire you, you can go, ooh, I'm going to put that into my 2024. Like in 2024, like start listing out like, oh, I want to travel to this place. I want to, I'm gonna finish this new book, and I'm gonna get this published out. I'm gonna have these sorts of experiences with people. I'm gonna run this type of a workshop. I'm gonna get this type of a promotion at a job, or I'm gonna get a new job that has these types of places. And the most important thing is, instead of putting it as I will or I'm going to, put it in the past tense. Write it as if it already happened. So that's almost like 2023 and 2024, the lists are going to be exactly the same, except for 2024 is going to be even more amazing than your 2023. And then write this list out and put it away and save it until a year later, and then write out your accomplishments of 2024 after 2024, and then you can compare. It's really, I've always found it amazing because, again, with the history of doing this for performance reviews for corporate job, is it's, you kind of want to show that, oh, I did the things that I said I was going to do. So I've done this. And whatever I've put down, whatever I've aspired to, I've usually done something very similar or even more amazing. And so this is powerful, very, very powerful, because our mind, whatever we put in our mind or whatever we put into our mind tries to make it happen. So it's really about what are we putting in there. It's simple programming in a lot of ways. It's like, what do you program it with is going to be what you put out. And there's the old saying, garbage in, garbage out. So if a bunch of garbage is going in, like a bunch of the crap that is going on in the news, not to say that there isn't things that need to be addressed, yet if there's nothing you can do about it but be frustrated and upset, that's not helping anything. uh, and you're just around a bunch of people that complain and you complain all the time, what do you think is going to come out the other end? It's going to be a bunch of more negativity, more challenges, right? Whereas if you put in, ooh, what are the aspirational things? What are the things that are going to bring me joy? And also include your feelings, like how you want to feel about all these experiences. Oh, it felt so great to go to Antarctica and dance with penguins. It was just the most joyful thing I ever experienced. Why not put that there? It could happen, or maybe something better, right? Maybe moon travel starts opening up and you didn't even know that, but that becomes a thing. I don't know. So it's very simple, very powerful, and um, most of you are not going to do it. I absolutely know that. And that is why next week, you just got to show up. I will walk you through creating how amazing your 2023 was. We're going to go through several areas, and you're just going to have this amazing list of how great, how phenomenal your year was. Even if you're right now, you're just like, it was just a nonstop shit show. I guarantee you, you had some moments that were good and joyous. That's just sort of the nature of life. Uh, it just might be you just didn't put very much focus and attention on it, right? So it's really about that. And then I'll tell you how to do your 2024 list. So if you really want 2024 to be super duper incredible, if you want to end 2023 feeling great, feeling amazing, feeling just, oh my gosh, what a great year, and then feel excited and have an idea of where you're headed in 2024, uh, you can just start doing this right now based off of what I've already told you. Yeah, if you want to be guided, justinwink.com/ideal life to sign up. And I'm going to walk you through, and that's going to be at no cost. And I've been doing these no cost offerings this whole last quarter of 2023. Things change in 2024. Things are going to be shifting. So I always want to do my best to make things accessible. Yet this material is incredibly valuable, life changing, and yeah. So if something can change your life, you're gonna be like, oh, that's a good investment, and you are worth an investment. Um, and so I'm going to encourage you before the year ends, get in on this. It really is incredible stuff. Like the other coaches that I work with, talk with, they're just like, I can't believe you're doing this stuff at no cost. Like, that's just ridiculous. Why are you doing that? But I really wanted to, yeah, just bring some stuff out into the world to as many people as possible. And yeah, I just felt compelled. So you're welcome, and thank you for showing up and watching this. And I know that you did have some amazing moments in 2023, and 2024 is going to be even better. And again, justinwink.com/ideal life. Um, to sign up, and it's be a little less than an hour. We're going to take you through, and it's just going to be done. And at the end of that hour, you're going to be like, oh my god, I am incredible. That year was incredible, and I can't wait to make 2024 even more amazing. So with that, I close this live stream off, and I'm going to be going to the doors for the one-on-one hot seat coaching portion, which I've had some incredible sessions this year. It's been really grateful to get to connect with some people one-on-one. And yeah, so going forward, will just be either through my master classes or doing a little discovery call with me. If you want to set one of those up, just message me directly, and you can do that by team@justinwink.com, or just direct message me on the social meteors, Justin Wink, Ph.D. on LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and that'll do it. So message me and be like, Justin, I want to know what it's like to work with you and how does that work, and we can see if it's a good fit. Because I want to make sure it's a good fit for you and for me. If not, then it's like we'll figure out. I can give you some suggestions of people who could be a good fit. With that, thank you so much. And this is the last one of these. So wishing you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, a Happy New Year. I do hope to see you in the masterclass a week from today, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. And I probably shouldn't tell you it's recorded, but again, if you sign up, then you can get the recording. All right. So with that, take care and good day. Okay.